So we are headed out. It's the first time that I'm vlogging. Let's see if we can get some good light. It seems like everything is very bright.
Your phone is broke, so how could you even see?
Hush. It's Babe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always get confused. Like, I don't know whether to look.
We're looking at that.
Yeah, I'm slow.
Yeah. So we're headed to Mississippi, and we're going to get the alarm set and get everything down in the garage to the car. My lips are very chapped. That's fine. I'll put lipstick on later.
I wish I had help.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'm just joking. I guess somebody's vlogging, but they can't help their husband.
Anyway, so I'll start vlogging a little bit more later, but we're headed out.
I'm thinking about like talking to like the beat of the song. I know it's weird.
That's weird.
So today I was in Walmart making friends, as usual.
Of course.
So when I go out, I make friends. I talk to people. People
just
talk
like
to
your
me.
mom.
Yes. And this lady was checking it out, and I was being nosy, and she was telling the person that she was the Walmart, the cashier at Walmart, my older black lady. She was checking someone out, and she was telling them about her daughter and how she had to go buy her daughter something, and she went to the store to buy it. It wasn't there, so she went back and bought it pretty much. And she pretty much was like, "Yep, I told my daughter that we're gonna buy her a grandkid, we're gonna buy her some kids right now, and a man, whatever it takes to get her." So pretty much, she never wanted for anything, and she's in nursing school, by the way, her daughter. Pretty much, she was just trying to say that, like, her and her dad, her and her husband take very good care of her daughter to make sure that she doesn't want for anything. And she also said that if she were to start acting bad or not, doing the right thing, she would just cut her off. And I was like, you know what? That sounds just like me.
That's what mom and dad did to us.
That sounds just like me as a parent. And I was thinking to myself, like, when I have a daughter.
Okay, disclaimer, you're not a parent yet.
I said, when I.
Oh, no, you said as a parent.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking it into existence. Okay. Don't you know that verse?
We gotta wait until, like, next year.
Yeah, next year. When I am a parent.
Yeah.
Okay? My daughter is going to be so spoiled. She really is. Like, she's going to be a daddy's girl. She really is. My wife gets jealous.
I can get jealous because you're supposed to pay attention to me.
Well, I'm going to pay you attention, but...
And you're supposed to shower me with, like, love and
I don't shower you
attention.
with love?
Yeah, but when another human being comes into the
Your
world...
daughter?
Another human being
Your
comes
daughter?
into the world, I kind of feel like you're going to be very attentive to that child. And what happens to me then?
So how long did your daddy cut your food for you?
That's irrelevant. We're not talking
It's a little
about
bit
that
of
right now.
How long did your dad cut your food for you?
We're not talking about that right now.
Yes. Well, it's not that I'm going to pay you full attention. You are my priority. I'm saying the right things. But my daughter is going to be like, you're 1A plus. My daughter's like 1A plus. I gave you 3 pluses.
Okay, can she just be 1 plus?
Well, it's just no. She's gonna be 1A plus. Because you know why?
Why?
Because I want to create a lifestyle.
No, I agree.
That is so
hard to attain.
Yes,
yeah.
I want to show her a lifestyle that is so amazing that she's like any man that she dates. He has to live up to that.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
I agree.
But however, I want to say this for all the people that are viewing and maybe thinking your child's going to be a spoiled brat. No, I did not say that.
No, they're not. We're both very.
Yes. All of this stuff is contingent upon her behavior. She does the right thing, she gets the right thing. She does the wrong thing, she gets nothing. It's that simple. So, disrespect will not be tolerated.
I agree.
So.
And that's how I was raised too. So we're very. I wouldn't say we're sticklers about making sure that we raise our children the right way, and that comes with not punishing, but discipline. That's where I was looking for.
Yeah, discipline. So speaking of discipline, what kind of parent do you think you're going to be? Well, no, what? That's an easy question.
Yeah, that's an easy question.
What do you think you're going to struggle with as a parent? Look at me. I look. You know that show Montel Williams?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I know. When we were at the comedy club, we were watching the Dion Cole And I don't know if it was Deion Cole or if it was the other Ocean comedian, but he was like, basically, you're going to turn into your parents when you become parents. My parents did a great job with me and my sister. It's just, in particular, one parent is a little bit more fearful than the other one is. And to the point where, like, you couldn't go anywhere. Like, well, why are you going there?
Cautious.
Very cautious.
You gotta say the right words.
Okay, well, fearful. Okay, cautious. No, not fearful. He was very, very, very cautious. No, I would say he's fearful.
Conscientious.
No,
you gotta find
he was fearful. He was fearful. So
I don't. Like that, like
dang it, I
calling
did.
out.
I did. That's my dad.
Oh, okay.
My dad.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, disclaimer: my parents did a great job raising me and my sister. But I don't want to turn into a parent that is so fearful of, like, not, you know, their child passing away or something happening to their child that they don't allow their child to live.
But that did not answer my question.
It did.
What are you? Oh, so you're afraid
I'm afraid that I will turn into
Oh.
my parents. So, like, for instance, we've had this conversation before, and Deanche's upbringing was a lot different than my upbringing was. And you would think it would be the opposite because his dad is a preacher and mine is not. But mine acts more like a preacher, and he's just loving. I mean, carefree, so much fun. But anyway, and so is my dad. But
different types of
fun. Yeah, that's good. That's better.
You gotta make sure you say these things right, just
yeah,
in case
they watch.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
I love you, mom and dad, and other mom and dad. But he was like, yeah, I don't mind them going, like in high school, going out and having your curfew and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, what? No, they can't go out. Like, they can't.
Who, me?
Yeah, remember when we had that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea that they go out and they, like, you know, just as long as they have a curfew and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, there's a huge thing that's wrong with that. I think that when they're in high school, they don't need to be out. Like,
I disagree.
No, they have so many sports and all this other kind of stuff. They're not going to have time.
Can I tell you about my parenting skills?
Oh, wow. So that was just a question that you wanted me to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Excuse me.
I got a rebuttal. So, in terms of parenting, I think that a good parent is balanced. And I think that you should train your kids up for the war that they're going to encounter, especially once they graduate high school and get into college. So keeping the kids in the house, you know, it just makes them, to me, very loose when they go to college, because for the first time they have a taste of, like, freedom. So my stance is that you give them little by little in terms of freedom. You give them a curfew. You know, when they're in the 8th grade, they ain't going nowhere too much anyway. The curfew may be like 6, 7 o'clock.
Wait, in middle school?
8th, 9th grade.
Where are they going?
They could be going over there free. Look, I'm just giving an example. I'm just saying.
Not boyfriend or girlfriend.
But for example, when they get in the 12th grade, you know, let's say our daughter or our son. Now I'm gonna be sort of biased. I gotta work on that. But you know, they may go out. Their curfew may be 11 o'clock. You know, so this curfew is put in place for them to go out, enjoy themselves, have fun, but at the same time create boundaries. If they're able to respect those boundaries, we have no problem. But if and that is contingent upon grades and doing, doing things around the house, all of those things. As long as they do that and they respect their curfew, we have no problems. But I think by trying to, like, restrict your kids so much from the world, what happens when they go to college? And for the first time, they're thrust into the real world. So I think you have to try to prepare your child a little bit. So you can't shelter them so much, because I've seen it before, to where people are sheltered, and then when they get to college, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, they get turned out. And they get turned out because I know. But it's the truth. I mean, somebody gotta know I'm telling the truth. But I feel like you have to be very mindful that your child is gonna get grown, they're gonna be on their own, they need to know how to make decisions on their own. You start that process not once they're, like, graduated from high school. That process starts when they're about the 10th grade.
Yeah. No, I agree. I understand that. And I understand the whole, like, if you restrict them too much, they'll definitely get turned out in college. You definitely don't want that either. I think it just has to be a marriage. That's why I said that's the one thing I'm glad that we're paired together, because I can get very fearful. I don't even have children right now, but that is something that it kind of scares me. So making sure that there's a balance between the two.
Yeah, I think, you didn't ask me what my struggle was going to be.
Oh, I thought that was your struggle.
No, it was my struggle. That was my rebuttal.
That was your rebuttal too. Okay. What's your struggle?
Can you ask one more time?
Oh my gosh. What's your struggle?
What I think my struggle would be is, see, I believe in discipline. I believe in structure and order, and disrespect will not be tolerated. However, I've noticed lately with like my brother and even my sister, I kind of soft hard. I'm not as hard as I thought I was. I thought I was like, straight up, you know what I'm saying? But then I got married and realized that she is tougher on some things than I am. I'm just more like, this will pass. Yeah. Don't worry about it. And she's like, no, nip it in the bud now. And I'm like, no, it will pass. So with that being said, I'm soft. And I did not know this. So when I look at my daughter and she looks like my gorgeous wife,
thanks, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to, make sure that I stand my ground and still make sure that discipline is the right way, because I cannot succumb to that pretty smile of my daughter or making them upset. Matter of fact, my uncle, who just recently passed away, he did tell me that you have, as a parent, at some point you do have to give tough love. And I think giving tough love for a parent is hard, because let's face it, you don't want your kids to hate you, especially when you know you're right about something. So I think I would have to work on, making sure that I understand that you still got to do the right thing, even if the reaction of the child is not what you want it to be.
I agree. So again, I'm here to balance you, you're here to balance me.
Yeah. Because with you, they're not going to leave nowhere. They're going to go to college and just be like, wild.
No, they're not going to be wild.
Okay.
No, they won't be wild. They'll just be very, I didn't even know this existed.
Okay. You know what you call that, don't you? Turn down.
Hush.
So I thought that was very interesting to talk about. What's your parenting style?
Comment below.
Yeah, like what's your parenting style? How do you parent?
Or how do you want to parent?
Yeah, how do you want to parent?
Because there may be some people that are not.
Yeah.
So deuces. See you later. We're headed to the hotel. It is obviously, as you can see, nighttime. We got in and went to go eat dinner with his family, and then we went to his grandma's house, and then we went to their house and chilled for a couple of hours. So we're now about to head to the hotel and just basically chill at the hotel. He'll probably work on his outline and his speech for tomorrow, and probably head to bed pretty soon, but I'll make sure that I get some footage of the hotel. Okay, so we are back. Well, we're at our hotel. Yeah, we're not back. We're at our hotel. We're staying at the Hampton. It's really nice. Babe is about to iron his clothes for tomorrow. And I guess we're going to watch some TV or do something. Take a shower and just relax. I keep looking at this, and I need to be looking at this one, but it's fine. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're going to just chill. So, good morning.
Good morning.
We are headed to the church for...
We need to get the church name right. I need your help. This is the name of the church. New Hebron.
Oh, yeah, I think New Hebron Mount Baptist Church.
Missionary Baptist.
Missionary Baptist.
Missionary Baptist!
Yes. For him to talk. It's for like Sunday school, right?
No, this is youth.
Yeah, I know that, but it's during Sunday school?
I'm not sure. Wow. I don't want to ask a lot of questions.
Okay. Well, that's where we're headed. And then immediately after that, we will be heading back home because we need to head back to Alabama. So yeah, we will check in a little bit later.
Good morning. Good morning. First and foremost, I definitely want to thank God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit for this opportunity. I thank God for Ms. Gathens reaching out to me. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your church, also your intern pastor, Reverend John Walker. I appreciate this opportunity. It's a great pleasure to be in the house of the Lord. I've come a very long way. I am from Westport, Mississippi. And Mr. Gathens, he remembers me because I was in his class. I thought it was in the 9th grade, it was actually the 10th grade. I was his 10th grade student. And I can tell you that when I was in the 10th grade, my mind was not thinking about the things that it's thinking about right now. So I know right now, this morning, when you woke up, especially if you're probably 15 and over, you're probably thinking, you know what, like, what's all this about? But I learned, I would say very quickly. I went from working at Fred's, then I went to Brian Foods for like a year, and I just realized my paycheck, it couldn't afford what I really wanted. Long story short, I knew I wanted more, but my paycheck just wasn't matching my wants. And that led me to the military for 8 years.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you ready?
What you gotta be ready for? You just talk. Just talk like you were just talking. Don't be weird. Junior, don't be weird. Don't be weird, Junior.
Now I gotta hold my roll.
Yeah, you do. Like, tell everybody what you were just saying. Okay. So y'all do the same thing. He does it. Does he like tell you to be like, okay, so interview me? Like he'll just randomly. This is what that's what he does. Does he do that? Oh.
Just talk.
I'm ready. Go ahead. Y'all interview each other. Since y'all,
yeah. You know how you feel about it. You know how we used to do. Don't play.
Exactly. Y'all know y'all are so weird. Don't try to act like y'all do this stuff. Y'all are both super weird. Yes, I knew it. That's why I said they're weird.
You alright, Johnny?
Okay, so go ahead and interview.
Collect yourself, man.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
So I hate you say about the corner because
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
So Junior, the youth. What do you think about the youth?
Man, I actually feel like I used to real lost in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like lack of guidance.
That ain't right. You just put your whole vibe. You was good at first. But now
I mean, I'm just being honest.
He's being
I'm
solemn.
being solemn. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna start using all this foofing talk. Kind of straighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's take two. Take two.
A whole bunch of editing.
Take two.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, ask the question
You ready
again.
to start over? Okay. Take two. This is the final take. I'm gonna get
Okay.
So Junior, I heard you seen the light. You saw the light. What light did you see?
Seen the light of God.
You did?
Yes. Like I seen it when I was in church. I felt the Spirit of the Lord come upon me, man. And then I had to just preach the word of God.
So what do you think about our youth today? How can older people help the youth?
I just feel like they can help to just not giving up on them so soon. You know, you got to really have patience with our youth today. That's the biggest thing. And, you know, I feel like we just got to stay prayed up and encouraged. Just give them a hug, you know. Just pull them to the side, say, I'm here for you. You know, a lot of time at home, they don't have nobody they defend for themselves. Half the time they might be defending for their parents. So you just really have to be patient and just give them just an encouraging word, man.
So what are you going to do going forward?
You know, I experienced a lot 2017. I ain't gonna say what I did, but you know, I just tell them, man, hey, it's another way, it's another route, it's another option, you know.
So what are the other options? What are the other routes?
You know, just because you see your friends doing something, don't make that same choice. You know, don't be scared to be you. Because a lot of time our youth is scared to just really be open and be themselves. They see so much with our rappers and everybody else having on all this fake ID and stuff, man. You know, that's not who they really is. Just don't be scared to be yourself. You know, love yourself. That's the start. Start first. You got to love yourself.
Well, that's very admirable. You gonna start making YouTube posts?
I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming in the future, though.
It'll come in the future, you know. Shout your boy out on Snapchat, KJ.Martin23. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Trying to get my Snapchats. My viewers up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.